The image comes out of an attempt to make an image that goes both inward and outward. So what I've been doing for a long time is trying to make paintings that can be what they are and what they're not simultaneously. So I've done that with color, like a color that's maybe inward with an image that goes outward, and by inward and outward I mean literally the shapes are, part of them are folding inside and part of them are flying off. But I also mean a kind of psychic space that color can create. So a dark painting more naturally kind of creates a kind of inward psychic space, and the other vice versa. These are all going to a solo booth in FIAC with A Palazzo Gallery. I was thinking of the booth as a kind of master and mistress situation. And I think that has to do with kind of a feeling of like, what is it to kind of have and behold, to have a shape that strikes. It's like literally, there's a sensation of striking, but it's also, holds a space inward. It's kind of like how to have an interior and exterior life simultaneously and fluidly and with a continuous exchange. So it seemed clearest in the case of this booth, which is just to have a kind of trilogy of your right eye has the shapes maybe going this way, and the left eye has the mirror, and the front is kind of hitting you. With this painting, which is coming along, but I sanded down yesterday this section all the way here, and then the part that sort of divots up and I sanded this down, and that's partially because to get this not super smooth, but kind of this type of surface. It's like when you're watching someone receive a massage and you feel like you're being massaged yourself. I'm sure I am not the only one who feels that way. So yeah, I sanded that down, and then I was mixing this, whatever you want to call it, whitish, and I realized after I put the whole thing up that it was too yellow. So I'm going to add some blue. And that is the one that I started to work from. And so you can see here in the original drawing how this is so much of a dissonant moment. And I decided when I actually got to the painting to move it down and like make it a little more of a stutter than an interruption.